Welcome back to my channel. Saying these two phrases can quickly draw the attention of any lady. According to Stoic wisdom, today attraction in psychology is more than merely riches or beauty. It has to do with psychology. The correct words can end, accuracy, confidence, and even desire. But what if two straightforward phrases supported by women's psychology made all difference? This tutorial shows Yahoo to grab a woman's attention right away and leave a lasting impression so you can step up your game. Let's get started. Have you wanted this for years? I was taught the same old lessons, Bepelit. Don't ask for too much and stay humble. I follow these rules thinking that, if I just waited longino, life would be the attraction eventually reward may be. What if I told you that this mindset is secretly holding you, what are stillness and stoicism back? What if Vicky too, truly living, fell life observe is to stop accepting less than your worth and to start ask exact what you want in this video. Going to reveal the power of knowing what you want and having the courage to for it, especially in your personal and romantic life. I'll show you how shifting your mindset can transform. Not just how you but how you'll live. You'll learn why women find I-10 incredibly unattractive when Amon knows that he wants and isn't afraid to express it by the end of this video. Be empowered with a simple yet profound exercise that will change your life. You didn't want to miss this because off watching till the end. You'll unlock the confidence to demand the life YA. If you haven't subscribed to Arsenal yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with tierists. Now, let's get started. When I was younger, I was always told same things. Be polite, don't be pushy, and ask for too much. These words were a deafen to me over and over. Why words matter more than you think. From in society at large for years, it took them to heart believing that living a good life was to remain quick, compliant, and undemanding. It thought best path was to be pachavito. Simply accept whatever came my way, without ever questioning it, without ever pushing for something more. I believed the power of saying these 2 words that if I kept my desires and want to myself, if I waited patiently enough, life would eventually grant me the things I deserved. But over time, I began to feel something deep inside, a goring sense a feeling that something was missing, began to realize that this mindset's unspoken agreement to always hold back was suffocating me. It was preventing me from living the life I truly wanted. The life that was waiting for me just beyond the walls of limitations. For years I believed that by accepting less, I was being modest and moral, even believing that life would eventually reward my patience. However, the more I looked around me I understood how this mindset wasn't holding me captive. I was constantly walking on eggshells, afraid to ask for what I needed out of I would be perceived as demanding or selfish if I did. And it wasn't until later, as I grew older and began Toxerians, more the 2 words, that spark, interior of life's ups and downs thought, I injured this truth by not asking for what I wanted. I was denying myself, till I observed, and that my friends Iswani, discovered something truly impure and realized that women, yes, women actually find it incredibly attractive when a monk knows exactly what he wants and isn't afraid to express, except, if there is a deep magnetic power in a man who can say I want when you speak those words, it's not just about expressing a desire, it's about showing the world your confidence, your self-assuredness, and our clarity of purpose. These qualities are not just admired, they are deeply revered. Women aren't looking for someone new who hesitates, who second guesses themselves, or who lets life pass them by the want to see. A man who stands talo no shat, he wants, and who is brave enough to ask for it. That kind of man isn't afraid of rejection because he hostilness attracts women, understands you. Asking for what hunts is a reflection of his stagnant, his sweetness. There's a huge difference between being stubborn and being firm, so let me be clear. What I mean is be direct, honest, and assertive in understanding manner. This is not about being rude or inconsiderate. Nor is it about ignorant needs of others, or bulldozing your way through life. Stubbornness is about clinging to your desires with rigidity and unwillingness to consider others by, however, is about knowing what you want, while also respecting desires those around you. It's about thorough size, striking a balance between nisting and empathy, between taking action and being considerate. And let me tell you something important. Women notice the difference. They can sense when a man is also clear I deserved. But over time I began to feel some deep inside a green sense, after satisfaction, a feeling that something was missing. I began to realize that this mindset, this unspoken agreement to always hold back, was suffocating me. It was preventing me from living the life. It truly wanted the life that was waiting for me just beyond the walls of self-imposed limitations for years. I believed that, by accepting less, I was being modest and moral even by. However, the more I looked around me, the more I understood how this mindset was silently holding me captive. I was constantly walking on eggshells. Suffredetto asked for what I needed. Alpha thought I would be perceived as demanding or selfish if I did. And it wasn't until Mac later, as I grew older and began to experience more the two words, that's interiorist of life's ups and downs, that I understood this truth. But not asking for what I wanted, I was denying myself, tell life. I observed and that, my friends Iswan, I discovered something truly empowering. I realized that women, yes, women actually find it incredibly attractive when a man knows exactly what wants and isn't afraid to express it. If there is a deep magneticore and a man who can say, I want, when you speak those words, it's not just about expressing a desire, it's about showing world your confidence, your self-assuredness, and your clarity of purpose. These qualities are not just admired, they are deeply revered. Women tips toply stoicism daily, looking for someone who hesitates, who on guesses themselves, or who lets life pass them be. They want to see a man who stands tall, who knows what he wants, and who is brave enough to ask for a thought. Kind of man isn't afraid a rejection best, he understands fate. Asking for what he wants is a tough his strengths, his weakness. There's a huge difference between being burned by firm. So let me be clear, what I'm on is being direct, honest, and assertive in an understanding manner. This is not about being rude or inconsiderate, is it? About ignoring the needs of others or bulldozing your way through life's stubbornness is about clinging to your desires with rigidity and anal. A willingness to consider others by firm, however, is about knowing what you want while also respecting the desires of those around you. It's a both precise, striking a balance between certain and empathy, between taking action and being considerate. And lettuce, something important. Women honest difference, they can sense one. A man is genuine in his approach. Taps the myth when he is confident but still hum enough tolls, and when he knows what he wants be going to force eaten anyone else. Elsa, this balance createssa, powerful energy that draws people in, especially women. So here's the exercise I want to share with you. At first glance, it may seem like a simple task, but trust him. This will change the way grandmother's timeless. A man who knows how to lead with final thoughts and next steps. Strength is the type of man who once ETR side becomes a woman's true grandmother's secret genuineness and lucidity. She will fall in love with Ian, who isn't scared to be his desires and hostens by his convictions. I must warn you that firmness hold not be mistaken for arrogance. One, you express your desires. It's important to be open to hearing what the other person wants from you. There's a line between being obstinate or controlling and sticking to your guns. Real ones are based on respect and understanding for onither. They are reciprocal and involve both parties, sharing needs, hopes and dreams. By being honest and forthright about your own aspirations, you foster an atmosphere in which she feels sharing hers. This reciprocal interaction is the cornerstone of a deep relationship. We understand that for many of you this manishly seem intimidating, as the idea of asking for what you really want may make you uncomfortable, or even a little afraid. You'll be perceived. You may worry that speaking up will make wappy or rude, or that it will result in rejection. However, this type of bond that leads to trust, love, and lasting commitment is the foundation upon which you can build something extraordinary. Want you to know that those fears are perfectly normal. We all carry the fear of being vulnerable, of putting gores out there and running the risk of not being accepted. However, let me tell you something profound. When you yourself tobe open about what you are not online demonstrating tough world, that you deserve happiness. Boo are also telling yourself that you are worthy of it, and that you are prepared to fight for it. You are announcing that you have to pursue the life you deserve. Stand firm in your desires and to create the life you've always dreamed of. Say it aloud at least 5 times per day, whether with loved ones, friends, or raven-compelled strangers. Begin modestly, but watch how it changes not only how you feel but also how other people react to you. You'll notice that your confidence will increase, and as you're more comfortable asking for what you want, you'll start to feel a shift within yourself. This is just the beginning of SUI practice. You'll start to tap into a version of yourself that you may have been hiding for too long. You'll Step into the role of the confident, authentic man who knows who hays, what he wants and who isn't, afraid to claim it. This is beginning of your journey. Tob coming the man you've always wanted. Tob, a man who is strong in his convictions, clear in his desires, and most importantly genuine, true to himself. You deserve that, and the world deserves to see the accept the Kong. And keep in mind that it's suddenly the beginning of a future, with limitless possibility, and genuine connections. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Stoic Wisdom. You can also click the bell icon button to show that our next video reaches you easily. Thank you Voramic, trust yourself and move forward with confidence. The life you desire, I's waiting for you. What have you learned? How will you begin implementing? Want exercise in your life to the way you carry yourself and interact with Theward. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Comment below and let men know the one thing you're committing to practice.